Hello everybody, happy Saturday! It's my favourite day of the week. Do you know why it's my favourite day of the week? Because it's Play Your Crafts Right. It's my favourite show because if you've ever seen me before, you'll know I like to win. That's it. I like to win. I like a competition. I think it's really exciting. And we're going to have a fun-packed day here with you. We've got lots and lots to show you throughout the day. If you don't know who I am, I'm Becky. I'm quite often over the other side of the studio doing sewing stuff. But I'm here for 6 whole days. You've got me, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry, but yeah, you're going to be sick of me. I can't tell you how big my suitcase was filling it up with all my outfits for this week because I normally come here for a couple of days and I've had to come here for 6 whole days. Never mind, it doesn't matter. We've got, as I say, we've got a fun-packed day for you today. I've got the lovely Debbie over here with me all day long. Hello, Debbie, how are you doing?
Hello. Oh, good, you know what I've not done? Not turned my phone off. Oh, got me there, get that one out of the way. I totally agree with you, Becky, although you haven't got me for 6 days, so you're okay there.
Well, we're together a couple of times.
We are, because I think we're together on Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween is coming. Halloween. Sorry.
Does that mean we can eat lots of sweets?
Lots of sweets, lots of... we're going to make sure Christina gets loads of ghoulish buttons on the go and things like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But yes, but I am here all day today. It is Play Your Crafts Right that we're kick-starting with. And birthday craft along, Becky.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. So what are we going to be doing on the craft along?
We're going to be doing a nice little project. I'll show you later. You might be able to get a sneaky peek over there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good day. I think we've got a really nice day lined up.
It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day.
It's going to be a good day. Fun, good, crafty day. That's what we need.
Exactly. Not only is it a good crafty day and we've got loads of deals for you and loads of techniques to show you, we're here, we're live and interactive. So if you did want to message in, if you've got a question for Debbie, you've got an idea, and perhaps you're not sure, perhaps you're a new viewer, perhaps you're one of the silent viewers we have. Message in, ask a question. You may watch the show and think, I don't know what you're talking about. You're saying this word, I don't know what it means. We've all been there. This is your opportunity to message in, ask any questions that you might need to ask. And I've got another exciting thing to share with you. It is National Chocolate Day.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop,
which
whoop.
I believe means that we should be eating some chocolate throughout the whole of the day.
Of course, on every show.
I think so. That's what we're going to have to do. What's your favourite chocolate bar?
Oh, I get asked this loads because I am a chocoholic.
Yep.
May surprise you to know I do love a bit of chocolate. It moves with the times because currently right now, a mint twirl is my favourite chocolate. Ooh. But they're a limited edition, so they're starting to get they're starting to deplete a little bit.
Yeah.
Normally, a good crunchy.
Oh,
that's the good one. I like a crunchy. It's a tough one. Whisper.
Oh, yeah.
Just a whisper. And back in the day when my kids were very, very young, Cadbury's brought out a mint whisper. Oh, I absolutely loved it. I've been campaigning ever since to get it back, but they're not listening to me. No. I mean, for some reason, they're just not listening. I mean, I would buy it by the bucket load if they brought that back out. But yeah, I do love a good bit of chocolate.
Oh,
What's your favourite, Becky?
Well, it's difficult because, you sort of think about the different kinds of chocolate bars. And I like chocolate bars you can't get anymore. So I like the original Boost, which had coconut in it. The original Boost. Do you remember that in a red packet?
That's ages ago.
I know. It had like toasted coconut in the middle. It was delicious. Yeah. And then they brought out some limited edition Boosts. One of them was the biscuit Boost, and that became so popular they swapped it. So that was one of my favourite ones. And there was another chocolate bar called a Snowflake, and it was a Cadbury's Flake, but it was a white chocolate Cadbury's Flake.
Oh my God, I love that one.
Covered in milk chocolate.
Love that one, Becky. That was gorgeous.
If anyone from any chocolate company is watching, please bring them back. My aunt used to work for a company called Bendix that used to do like after dinner mints and things like that. And they used to do a caramel covered in white chocolate. Oh, that was really good.
God, do you know, we've got to ask everybody now. Yeah. Everybody who's watching, we need to know what their favourite chocolate is.
In the gallery, we've got Dean and Charlotte in the gallery. What are your favourite chocolate bars? A Boost, and a Picnic.
Oh, I love a Picnic, Dean. That's a good choice.
They're much smaller than they used to be. They're definitely much smaller.
They're very thin. They used to be fat and chunky. They're not anymore. Yeah. They've been on a diet.
Lots of people are messaging in to say hello. So Stephanie says, love you guys so much. Just getting back into crafting and finding my joy again. And thank you so much for making that happen. Well, that's brilliant news. Helen says, morning, everyone. Sharon says, good morning. Carol says, good morning, all from Cornwall. Shelley's in saying, good morning. Carlotta says, hello, everyone from Arkansas. Where have we gone now? Zoe Carver, Sherry Burns, Lynn Blackledge says 6 days, amazing, looking forward to it. I'm going to be really tired on the way home. All I can say is I'm on the train at the moment. Well, not at the moment because I'm here, but I'm training it this week. And I know, thank goodness, that my last stop is King's Cross when I get off, because I'm pretty sure I'll be fast asleep on that train on Friday morning. Michelle says hello. Athea says hello. Lillian says, good morning, everyone. Hi, Becky, Debbie, the CCTV crew. 6 whole days, what a treat. She's saying that now. Diane says, good morning, Becky, Debbie, CCTV crew and crafty friends from New Hampshire. And Sarah Brown says, hello, my gorgeous friends. So happy to see two of my faves, Debbie and Becky. Yes, Becky and Debbie need my hot chocolate with a few dashes of Baileys. Sending hugs to all from Melbourne, Australia.
She's a girl after my own heart.
Every time I watch that, I've got some hot chocolate back at the house, and I do think maybe I should have.
I've started having like a coffee Baileys every day now, but at night time, just that last time little drink, it just settles me. Like I need settling on a night. Normally put my head at the pillow, that's me gone. But yeah, a coffee, but just topping up with a little bit of Baileys.
Yeah, I do like a little bit of Baileys. Let us know what your favourite chocolate bar is. Is it a chocolate bar that you can only get in one particular country? I know that you used to be able to get a bar, Cadbury's chocolate, and each different section had a different flavour inside it. I think you can still get that in Australia. You don't get that in the UK anymore. So like, one used to be like a Turkish delight, one was a caramel, one had nuts in it. They're all different, but all in one bar.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Quite nice, yeah.
Did we do that here?
You used to be able to get it here, but I've not seen it for. I think it was something that disappeared a long time ago, but you can get it in Australia.
Oh.
See, useless information in my head. Right, we should get. Sarah Brown says, have you heard of Tim Tams? They're Aussie biscuits. I think I've seen Tim Tams. Alex says, I think Tim Tams are like penguin bars over here, which I like.
Sounds,
penguin.
yeah.
I mean, that's just a chocolate-covered bourbon biscuit, really, isn't it?
It is. I'm not a lover of penguins, are you?
I don't mind them. I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Orange
especially
as well.
when you come up to me like that. Did you
can see where today is going.
Did you read there's a man who works at a zoo, and he said when the planes, wherever this zoo is, and the planes come down quite low, and the penguins are always fascinated by these planes, and they watch the planes, and then eventually they fall over, and his job is to pick up the penguins.
Oh.
Pick up a penguin.
Pick up. You. Have you read in Ben's dad joke book? Don't make me laugh, Becky.
We should get started on the show.
Yes, we should.
Right. We're going to be, obviously it's Playcrafts, right? It's all about literature is what I'm going to say it's going to be about later on. And we're going to get started on that in a little bit of time. But before we do, I wanted to let you know about the deals that we've got on the website. We've got a section under the website which is our Halloween sale where you can get up to 40% off. Definitely worth having a look there. Even if you are, you know what you want to buy today, have a look then to see if there's anything with those really good discounts. There's loads of stuff in there. Mirror card, all those ink pads, perhaps you just want to add to your ink pad collection. There may be a colour that you're missing out on. I'm definitely missing out on reds as far as I'm concerned. Oh, look, all those Halloween bits and pieces in there as well. Well, there's loads of things in there.
And really useful for next year as well. I know right now Halloween is fast approaching us, but if, especially the consumable part, the papers, maybe think about next year's Halloween and getting ahead of the game and getting them while they're such a great price as well. That's how I'd be looking at it.
Yeah, I always think it's always worth looking at the sale section just in case there's something in there that you know you definitely need. Let's be honest, we're always needing new crafty things, aren't we? The first thing we're going to have a look at is the Say It With Flowers selection of flower forming foam that we've got here. We've got 4 different colours. You've got, what's that price?
Yeah, I know. Look at it. So it's all 50%. Is this half price? We've got a half price sale on the next few items that we're going to be showing you. I can't wait. This is absolutely amazing because I love our flower forming foam.
That is incredible. So these deals are only going to be available for 24 hours. That is a huge saving. Oh, flower forming foam is something you always need, isn't it? £4.99 or $6.47. That platinum price, $3.99, 12 sheets, or $5.18. That is a great deal. Even if you're thinking, I'm working on my Christmas stuff at the moment, you want to stock up on this when you get it in a good deal.
It is, definitely.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, it's like 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Because normally the full price...
A twofer.
A twofer.
Yeah,
I like the twofer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely stock up on your flower foamy foam. And they're the most gorgeous colours.
Oh, they are.
They are the
Beautiful.
most gorgeous colours.
Gorgeous. And what have you got over there?
I have got our tri-blends. So our tri-blend floral... Oh, wait, I know this would trip me up. Our tri-blend floral blends 6-piece collection. And I say 6-piece, it is 6 physical pens. But what you're actually getting, of course, if you've been following us for a long time, you'll know our tri-blends are 3 colours in each of the pens. So you've got 3 of your lovely, and they are beautiful because I love the bright pink blend, the lavender blend, purple blend, citrus, orange and dark red blend. Gorgeous for all those beautiful florals. Look at the price. We have slashed it in half. Right now, you can pick this up for half price. It is not 6 pence, it's 18 colours. 18 colours for $9.99 or $14.99. But look at that purple box. There are thousands of you in that Platinum Club. You can be picking this up today for $7.99 or $11.99, which I think is absolutely phenomenal for the quality pens that we do here with Spectrum Raw, under our Spectrum Raw brand. Alcohol pens at the top end of the alcohol colouring game. Absolutely amazing, beautiful colours as well. You can see with those gorgeous plethora of colours, all stunning colours, floral themed we call them, but I can think of all sorts that you can use those for. I'm actually using some of these later on. We've got an embossing special later on tonight, and I actually coloured them with these floral blends. So I'll be keeping these to one side because I'm going to be using them later.
Excellent.
But pick them up at that price. That's an amazing price. Absolutely fabulous price.
It is, totally. I'm amazed by all these great deals. The next one is your deluxe tote. Debbie, you've got one of these over here. Have you got one of these with all your
I
stuff
have got
in?
one at home.
You've got one at home?
Because I've just got my little one
You've got this
today.
one.
Yeah,
so
but,
I have
yeah.
this one at home as well. Well, this is the one that I take when I go to Sewing Street with all my sewing bits and pieces in it. Really, really versatile. So if I open this up here, you've got these different compartments which you can just make larger. So if you're going to be transporting something bigger and you don't want these individual compartments, you can just take the Velcro away and you'll be able to see you get these bigger spaces. As I say, really, really versatile. You've got lots and lots of space in here. The way that this is structured, you've got these little pockets that come out at an angle, meaning that it's nice and easy for you to see exactly what you've got inside your boxes, inside here. You've got a little zipped compartment down here, so you can fit all those little tiny bits and pieces that you don't want falling out. I mean, I think having a different tote bag for different things is really useful. If you do lots of different crafts, having one, I have one, as I say, for sewing, but I also have one for paper craft as well, so they're nice and easy. You've got a large kind of pocket here, so if you were going to a class and you wanted to take your Gemini plates, you could fit these in here as well as all your other little goodies. Loads and loads of space in here. £13.99 or $15.98 is your platinum price, and I know how popular this pattern is with that purple and grey flower. It's really hard wearing as well. I mean, I have absolutely rammed full this. To give you an idea of size, Labrador puppy size.
A what?
Labrador puppy.
What's a Labrador puppy?
A Labrador puppy.
Oh, a Labrador puppy.
Yeah, Labrador puppy, young one. I'd say 8 weeks old. Yeah. Or Chihuahua, yeah, you'd fit a Chihuahua in here and some toys in there, I reckon. Or 2 chinchillas.
Gemini Junior is how I look at it.
Yeah, all right.
Get your Gemini Junior there.
I do mine by chocolate and animals.
Chocolate and animals.
Chocolate and animals.
Well, do you know what? That's the good storage space for a lot of chocolate. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, here, small packet of Maltesers. Yeah, not individual packet of Maltesers. Just to give you an idea, if you're not entirely sure what you're going to be able to fit in here, because you look at the measurements on the website like I do and think, I don't know what that means. It's like when something says 6 foot, I have to imagine a man lying down on the floor, and that's how I work out how big 6 foot is. Oh dear, terrible, terrible. What have you got over there?
I have got one of my favourite items we've ever done, and I do talk about this a lot because I've often said when I make cards for family, I want to personalise them with like to whoever that family member is, and I tend to do like a personalised picture and pop it on for them. But then we invented jigsaw dies. And today, for $14.99 or $19.99, it's half the usual price. But look at the platinum price.
Wow.
For less than £12 or less than $16, you can pick up this fabulous multimedia die. It's an abstract one, so it's got that lovely alternate. I just love the twist and the turns on this one. We've done many jigsaw dies here at Crafters Companion. This being one of my absolute favourites. I love the style, I love the shape, and I love the things that you can do with them in terms of if you want to make a bespoke jigsaw, then absolutely you can do. I'm just going to take a swig of water, Becky, because I'm going to come and do a demo with this just in a second.
Okay, no problem. Now, with that jigsaw thing, I just think I'd be making that, especially coming up to Christmas. I don't know if anybody else takes a photograph of the family at Christmas and sends them as a Christmas card, but wouldn't that be lovely to send as a gift with as an actual jigsaw puzzle? Or maybe you want to decorate your chinchilla or your Labrador puppy up in like little antlers and that sort of thing, decorate them and then send them out as their sort of gift as a jigsaw puzzle. Really versatile, you know, new babies, you'd be using that so many times, wouldn't you? It's a really great die.
Absolutely it is. And I'm gonna just do one because I've picked a picture.
Is it a picture of me?
No, of the two special people in my life.
Oh, look at that.
My gorgeous little grandkiddies,
Oh,
my little
that is so
Saffy, little Ezra, hugging each other and having the favourite thing in the world, Smarties. See, I must have known it was World Chocolate Day because I did a picture of them. Now, my picture's actually bigger than the 5x7 because I prefer to cut into a bigger picture rather than a smaller one. Now, these are multimedia dies, so... and I do apologise, I've got a rancid cold and I'm trying to get... It's just got worse over the last few days. So if you keep hearing me coughing, spluttering and sniffling, it's just a cold.
Yeah, you need some chocolate, that's what it is.
That's what I definitely need, Becky.
Yeah, I'll need some chocolate.
But the multimedia die cuts through things that you use as well, Becky, because like things for materials, that will cut through material, it'll cut through things like leather, through denim, through cotton, but it also cuts through thicker card making things like mountboard, which is what I've actually put my photo onto. So my photo I actually mounted with, and I know there's, you know, which is the best glue. It was tacky glue, and I let it settle. And as I settle, I let it dry because I didn't want it to be wet, because what will naturally happen with anything, if you put a wet picture down and cut through, the pressure of the machine will splurge that glue out, so you don't want to do that.
Is the photograph, has it been printed on photographic paper? Or
It is. So I went to local depot.
Yeah.
There's many other places that do pictures for free. There's apps these days that do pictures for free. But I just printed a few off because my daughter loves that picture, so I've printed one off for her. This is actually going to go to her though, so just saying. So I'm going to pop that on and I'm going to make sure I am securing it down because I cut into things. Now you'll see I've got my white cutting plate, but I've put my metal in. With it being a multimedia die, it's a slightly different configuration. So if you're new to multimedia dies, this is the platform that you need. Excuse me. So I've got the plastic shim, and then I'm going to bring in the other cutting plate onto the top, and we're going to run that through. Okay. I do apologise because I can feel another cough coming.
It's always the way when you're talking, isn't it? You know, you always get this little bit of a cough. If you happen to have the fabric plates that we sell, so if you are a soft crafter as well, you can use the fabric plates in there instead of the metal shim and the clear shim. You could just sandwich them between your fabric plates.
Can I ask you which combination that is? I know there's a lot of our crafters out here that have got those.
Your outer plates, fabric plates, your fabric
because there's a number on your fabric plates. There's an A and a B.
Makes no difference. One is very slightly thicker than the other. It makes absolutely no difference which way you use them. And I very rarely get any of my other shims out. I use my fabric plates all the time for papercraft.
Do you?
Because I'm too lazy to go to the other side of the room. So when you're going to be using your metal shim, for example, when it was like a really intricate die, I just think, I tend to use multimedia dies more often than anything else. I just always use that metal plate because it's thicker, so you don't get the marks on it. You get a slight mark, but you don't get the marks like you would do on that metal shim. I think if you've already got them, if you've already purchased them, there's no reason not to use them when you're going to be using your multimedia
I'll try them, Becky, because I did buy a set, because I do cut materials, but I usually do it on a demo. I will try that. Thank you very much for that little top tip there. Now, I've cut that out. I've taken off my little frame. That's going to go in the bin, because we don't need that one. But my jigsaw's cut out, and what I love about this is the abstractness of it. So I'm just going to push those pieces out. Now, the lovely thing about an abstract as well, it's a bit more challenging. It's a more challenging jigsaw, and that's what I love about this one as well. Now, this would make a lovely bespoke jigsaw piece. I could actually pop this onto, just leave it as it is and pop that through, or I could and pop it into a box and then put the picture on the front, and that'd be a great one for kids because Safi loves the jigsaws, and she'd love to be able to do a jigsaw of her and a brother. So that's the option you can do, or you can actually pop it onto a card as well. And when I say pop it onto a card, I like to leave, when I'm doing the cards, I like to leave bits missing. So I'll play around with the jigsaw piece. Now look, this, I told you it'd get challenging. I've dropped one of the pieces and already I can't think where it goes. I am rubbish at jigsaws. Absolutely rubbish with jigsaws, Becky.
It's absolutely perfectly cut, though, isn't it? There's no
oh my
extra
God,
bits
it's an exquisite cut. Absolutely exquisite cut. And literally, I mean, if you do make to sell, oh my God, what a lovely bespoke, finished thing that you're going to be able to offer to somebody. And Ben talked about this because he made he wanted to do a jigsaw for I think it was for Daisy, if I remember rightly. Yeah. And he looked at the price, 40 quid. Really? 40 quid for a jigsaw. Wow. Yeah. And look, what's that price on the screen right now? You can see. I'm just going to try and squiffle this up, Becky, because I wish I'd got Safi with me right now because she's so good at jigsaws. I am rubbish. God love that granddaughter
and nothing like the pressure of having to do it live on air. Maybe this should be what the Play Your Crafts Right game was. How quickly can you put the puzzle together?
I'm just going by a lovely... She's right into rainbows at minute. So she's got a new rainbow jacket. Oh, she looks absolutely gorgeous in it. Can you see this bit, Becky? Yeah. I obviously didn't put glue down at the bottom, so that's not that it's pulled it apart. Yeah. It just means that I didn't attach any glue to the bottom part of that. But look at the exquisite cut, the beautiful cut on it, the beveled that it creates on there as well is just glorious. So I'm just going to pop some glue on because I want that piece. And
Stacey had asked what the glue was, so that is was that you?
I'm being heckled by that van. Every time I come up here, that truck wants to heckle me every single time. Yes, it's tacky glue. You can use here in the UK, and you can see it's on my bottom pieces. Can you see I've missed the glue? Here in the UK, we have what's called stick and... get it right, Debbie, get it right. Oh my God, look at this. I knew it. There we go. Stick and stay. It's the red can. So is it our Stacey Lou?
It was Stacey Brown.
Stacey Brown, no, it's our Stacey Brown. If you're here in the UK, you can purchase what's called Stick and Stay. Check the website out. It is a red can, and if I've got one at the side of me, that's not right, is it? My leg's going in the opposite direction there. I'm thinking, that's not right. Oh dear. Yeah, Stick and Stay, it's the permanent glue. And you use that, but make sure you've covered the entirety of your piece, because like here, you can see, I must have missed the bottom. I did use tacky glue, and clearly, I'm going to blame me addled brain, because it's, I was in my craft room yesterday, but you know when you're like, not really with it? Yeah. When you've got a head cold, and we're all in my head yesterday. Yeah, I definitely weren't feeling it yesterday, but work has to be done. It's got to get done. So I'd obviously clearly missed the bottom part of this, but it's easily fixed because you just pop a bit of glue onto there. You could actually use those pieces though. You could pop the picture back in. Yeah. And do it that way as well. Yeah.
Michael says the best thing for your cold is hot whiskey and honey. So we're going to see if...
Michael, I hate whiskey. I'd really struggle to get whiskey down my neck. Does anybody else have another remedy that doesn't involve whiskey?
Brandy.
I don't like brandy.
Do you not like? I like brandy in a cup of tea.
Do you?
Yeah, it's very good for shock.
Brandy in a cup of tea?
Yeah. When my sister passed away, that's what my father-in-law gave me. And he basically said, make sure she drinks that whole bottle before she falls asleep. I didn't drink the whole bottle, but it was quite good for shock, having brandy in a cup of tea. Because brandy on its own, I couldn't drink.
Oh,
that looks gorgeous.
Well, I'm just thinking, I'm going to take a couple of pieces. I'm going to attach it all down, but I'm going to like take random pieces out. And let me just grab my pokey tool, Becky, because I'm not going to undo that all again. But just like have random pieces of the jigsaw. So I'm going to mount it onto that blue cardstock underneath. If you're wondering where I've got the blue cardstock on this lovely printed pattern, do you remember the My Special papers that were launched, the 240 sheets? That came from there, and it was one of the exclusive new patterns, which are absolutely, oh my God, I was sat there yesterday. Which ones do I choose, Becky? Which ones do I choose? Because they're all so gorgeous.
Well, I haven't had a chance to see them properly, but I've seen a little bit snippet of these because over on your desk you've got something else that you're using them with, and they're absolutely beautiful papers, aren't they?
Oh, they're honestly beyond gorgeous, and that's where I got these from. And this is from the Ultimate Paper Pads, but it's the, do you know the solid one, I think it's called, the solid one. I'm just trying to think where I can put my family, because that's a year into it. I might have to chop that bit off. Let's see if I can get that onto there, because my idea is to have, and I'm trying to spell it backwards, Becky, as well. Brain's not working. Brain is not working. In fact, will it go the other way? Let's have a little peek. Oh my God, I'm being heckled again. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not doing out wrong. I
do often wonder what on earth they're doing out there for all that beeping to be happening.
Well, they do a lot of beeping, don't they? They do. Yeah, I think I might.
They're testing their beepers, are they?
Is that what they're doing? Oh, I didn't know that. Is that, so they're testing it? No.
Charlotte's making it up.
I know, she's kidding me there, isn't she? I'm going to plan where I'm going to pop that, but I'm going to put my family stickers on there. You might recognise these, Becky, from the Multicraft alphabets. I love a good alphabet, and I'm going to try and get that onto there as well. I might leave that off just for now, because I'll play that. But it's just so you get an idea of how you can be creating lovely jigsaws, bespoke pieces, whether you use it in card making, scrapbooking, or making it as a bespoke jigsaw. It's absolutely fabulous at the most amazing price. I'm going to stop, Becky, because I need to go and grab a drink.
That's all right, no problem. And thank you very much. That looks gorgeous. I love that idea. And ideal thing for Christmas coming up. Adriana says, I use double-sided adhesive sheets for my picture puzzles. That's a good idea. Lots of people are saying hello, and Shadiah says, I'm going to be a spoiled nanny like you, so I'm going to be a spoiled nanny like you. So far I have one grandson. My last son has a baby on the way, and I'm hoping it's a girl. That's exciting. Shadiah says, I think it was the best birthday year for me. I spent wisely and bought all the things I wanted to and had no disappointments. Lots of people are enjoying what you're doing as well. And they love that tote that I showed you earlier on, which is definitely a good thing. Let us know what your favourite chocolate bar is. Because that is National Chocolate Day, which I'm delighted about, actually. I'm going to have to see. And I think it was Lillian says she likes a Star Bar, if they're still available.
Yes.
They are still available because we have them in the vending machine.
They're delicious Star Bars,
and now
Lillian.
I might have to have one, you know, and I'll blame that on you. I'm just saying. Right, we're going to get started with the game.
Oh, so yes, I forgot about that.
I'm Team Facebook. Yep.
Am I face?
Your face tube.
Face tube. YouTube.
Your YouTube. And today is all about literature. But that's all I know. That's all I know. We've got
literature.
We're going to name the book and the author. Okay.
Name the book and the author.
Okay.
Charlotte, you didn't tell us that at the beginning. Name the book and the author from the cover.
Oh, this is going to be tricky.
Oh,
okay.
Lord in heaven.
Point for each one. Is
it going to be a point for each?
Okay, then that's fair enough.
That sounds fair enough, yeah?
Yeah, that sounds good. Right, let's get started. Okay, number one.
Oh, yeah. I think, yeah. I don't know if I spelt his surname right.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about the surname.
Yeah, I'll pop that anyway.
Yeah. Okay, come round.
Alice in Wonderland.
By Lewis
Carroll.
Yay!
Yeah, I spelled his name right. Well done. 2 points, Becky.
Oh,
that's not bad, I'll take that. That's a nice little warm-up. A little warm-up there. I'm dreading rest.
Right, next one.
I just hope they're all nice and easy. Right, we've got another one. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, I can never remember. Oh, I can't remember the author's name. Oh. No, I can't remember the author's name. No, I know, but I still can't remember how. I can't remember. No, I can't remember it. No. Is it Watty? Oh. 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 Oh, I don't know how you spell that either.
I just make it up. Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. I think, well, go on, Becky, have you got yours?
Yeah, I was going to get rid of that letter. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know how to say surname either.
I don't know how to spell it.
I've got Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss.
And I've got Mr. Zeus. I've put wrong one. It is Dr. Zeus, yeah, because the cat, it's the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, Cat in the Hat.
I think it is. You're right, Doctor. Yeah, oh, that's how you spell it, Becky. I know it was Seuss. I've put S-U-S. Yeah, because I can't have that. I put Mr, not Doctor, and I remember now it is the Doctor. So it's just 1 point for me then. Yes. See, I'm not trying to cheat today, Dean. Just so you're aware. They were throwing me some right sass the other week when we played a game together.
With who?
It were awful. They were absolutely terrible. They were so mean. It's such a meanie. I mean, he looks like this little pussycat until you get him in a competition. Oh, he was shocking. You ask Craig. I think I will be Craig.
Oh dear. Right, next one.
Oh, I think I know this one. Oh, I can't remember how you spelled. Hey, this is quite an apt one. This time of year.
It is, isn't it? Oh no, that's the one from Sesame Street, isn't it? Right. I've got Dracula by Bram Stoker.
I think that's what I've put. I've put Dracula.
Yeah.
Excuse the spelling. Bram Stoker. I nearly said stroker, and then I thought, no, he's not a stroker, it's a stalker.
Well, you don't know, because years ago all those sort of surnames were made up, weren't they?
They were, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so maybe that's someone, I don't know.
How are we doing, Dean? Oh, that's not bad. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. That's not bad, because I was panicking at the beginning of this game, thinking I've absolutely no chance.
They've not been too bad so far. I worry that they're going to be quite difficult as we go through.
Well, we've got another section to do as well. Right, the next one.
I'm going to have to get a little bit closer
I think I'm going to have to
that.
come a bit closer myself there, because I just can't see the author. Oh, I don't remember the author. I know they're... wait a minute. What's that first initial of the author for me? Because I can't read it. M.
I don't know who that is.
I can't spell this one either. I just can't remember the author's name. Strange noise.
I mean, I don't know the name of the book or the author. No, I don't.
Well, can I reveal?
Yeah,
It's Frankenstein.
Oh,
And I think it was, is it something Sally?
Mary Shelley.
Shelley! I knew
Do you
the
know
girl's
what?
name.
I thought it was an F, there was a missing space, then an N. I didn't see there was so many letters. I am useless. Right.
Oh, Becky, we've even the score.
Oh, dear.
Have we got any more on this one?
Uh,
I love this. We all love this, don't we? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a bit missing at the bottom, isn't there? Oh my. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I can't remember how you spell this. Let me just go.
Is it the US version or the UK version?
What?
It's the UK version.
Is there two different ones?
Yeah, two different ones.
Well, you can't have that, Becky, because that could be either.
No, it's the UK version.
Is it the UK version?
Yeah.
Well, I think it is then. Is it the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling?
Yeah.
Yay! Is that right?
Woo. Excellent.
So what's the... Can we ask the US version?
Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Mm-hmm. Becky, I never knew that.
I've got no
How
idea.
do you
I
retain
don't know
this
why they
sort of
changed it.
information?
Don't know. Don't know why.
Why did we call it something different in America? Because the film is a brand that goes made here in the UK, I believe, and was called that when it was. So that's really unusual. I didn't know that, Becky.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day here at Crafters TV.
You learn something new every day from me. It's useless information, totally useless information. Well, we've got lots of people saying that they. Oh, and Helen's saying hot honey and lemon for your cold. That helps with your tickle.
I've got some of that.
Yeah. We'll get you some more of that. And we'll any more chocolate, chocolates that you like. Any questions for Debbie, and of course any cough remedies. Maybe there's an old wives' tale about rubbing a small hamster on your throat to get rid of the cough. I don't know.
I beg your pardon?
I don't know.
A small furry thing rubbing on your throat?
Small hamster.
I mean, why? Here. Why would you have a small furry creature rubbed against your throat?
Keeps it warm.
Ew. Ew. I've no words, Becky. I've no words.
I'm going to go and see if I can find a small furry creature for Debbie to pop on her throat in between the breaks. We'll give the opportunity to check out your baskets, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Mosby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You right?
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami.
I've got some
We've been talking about chocolate all the way through that break. Wow. I've just heard from Dean that he went to the Mars factory, and you could actually have the bounties off the rack, as it were, straight away, like, really fresh. God, I love that. I love a bounty. Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's killing me. Killing me.
It's really bad, isn't it?
It's
there's nothing better than chocolate. Nothing.
Nothing beats
Apart from
chocolate.
cross
Nothing.
pies. Cross pies. Cross pies don't make you fat. Chocolate does. And you can't eat chocolate whilst doing crafting, because you get chocolate all over your craft. No one wants a card with a big chocolate thumbprint on it. No, I've tried it before. We do have some of our Dura Colour Aqua pencils here for you. This set of pencils, really, really useful. I know Sarah was saying that she gave these to her boys. The fact is, they are dual colours. So each one of these has got another colour on the other side. So this one, for example, you've got a light and a dark brown. It makes the idea of taking these out, and these are really good quality pencils. These aren't going to be like those scratchy pencils you get from, sort of cheap shops or supermarkets or anywhere like that. These are excellent quality pencils, and they are pencils that you can use water with to create beautiful watercolour designs. I'm going to get them all out, because why not? So you can see, you can't see fully all of the colours, because on the packaging you can only see the first top half. But obviously all of these, you've got different shades of blue in here. Excellent quality, as I say, and an excellent price. Platinum price is £5.99 or $7.98 with these. The idea of using these is you can blend them together like you would do a normal pencil, but you could also use a paintbrush with a little dab of water to create that beautiful kind of watercolour idea. So great for travelling. If you are somebody that likes to go on holiday and do a little bit of drawing while you're away, these are absolutely ideal for you, because they're going to take up less space, and they're obviously going to be great quality for you. What have you got over there, Debbie?
I think, am I going to be, because I've got the they've given it me. They've given it me. Interlace.
Yeah.
Right. The title we give this one is called The Resplendent Rondure. Did I do it right? Did I do it right?
Yeah.
Rolling the R's. I love this die. I love this technology as well, because it isn't a multi-craft die, but it's not a thin metal die either. It's actually a little bit more raised, more than a detail, like what we call a thin metal die. And you can see that quite clearly. It's quite a prominent, but not on the same scale as like a multimedia die. And multimedia dies, as I showed you with that previous demo with the Jigsaw, our multimedia dies tend to come in that colour. So they're like a bronzy colour. But this is the modern technology of the interlace. It's got all that gorgeous, delicate detail, creates the most beautiful pieces as well. And each one of these comes in 4 pieces. Look at that. Oh, my days. Run,
There's
don't
a lot
walk.
there, isn't there?
Run, do not walk. Look at the price on the screen.
Wow.
£7.49 or $8.47. Look at the Club Platinum price. Less than £6 or less than $6.80. You can pick this up today. Look, this is amazing. These are 4 different dies that work separately or work together. So you can create card bases, you can create decorative panels, you can then create a little bit of an aperture by popping that one in there. And not only do you get the aperture cut around with that lovely scalloped edge, you also get on there another lovely cutout piece. So this is absolutely glorious. Now, it will cut through up to 2 pieces of cardstock. So like of like a coated or an uncoated, so anything like a multi-purpose black mat, craft card, your Centura pearls, it will cut up to 2, and that goes for the patterned as well. Okay. And I've demonstrated this many times before on how you can put these together, and how you have so many different configurations and how you can use it. I look at it as a nesting die, that's how I look at it, but lots of different configurations with your 4 pieces there. So for me, absolutely fabulous. Now, I'm going to put it to its test with glitter cardstock, and glitter cardstock is notoriously difficult to cut out, but I am only going to cut one layer with the glitter cardstock, because glitter cardstock is coated, but it's also got that finished plastic over the top. And I say finished, it encapsulates the glitter inside, so you don't get non-flaking glitter. So I'm just going to pop that and run that through. In a second, I'm going to run that through as well with some different pieces. I just love this. Now, with your interlace, you can go directly out. So normally we'd say put your metal shim underneath it. Because it's glitter card, that's what I'm going to do. However, I'm going to change the plate combination up as well. So I'm just going to put on my plastic shim and then the other cutting plate. And I'd rather do it that way, Becky, because I know it's not a multimedia die, but it's thicker than a regular. And just that fraction under a multimedia. Yeah. So I'm not going to put my metal magnetic shim in there because that's when you can, we talk about your plates, and if you look after your plates, it can kind of not damage them, but where you don't get the longevity out of them. Yeah. So sorry, Becky.
That's
Every
right.
time you throw to me.
No, that's all right. So I suppose it's better to go for less of a sandwich. That just sounds wrong. I'm speaking like Joe Tribbiani. Who wants less of a sandwich? Not me. But to go for the minimum amount, first of all, and see if it works, rather than going full in.
Yeah, that is exactly what you're doing. Now, when you take a look at this, because I haven't used the magnetic shim, it has cut through perfectly, but there's just a tiny, and I say a tiny little area, a teeny-weeny little bit of an area. Can you see how this is like really quite prominent? It just looks like a faint pencil mark. I'm going to run that through twice. Okay. So for me, I would rather do it twice than popping in too much shims, because too much will end up warping your plates. And that's why I always talk to people when I do one-on-ones and, like masterclasses with the Gemini. So I talk to you about thinking about your plate, looking at your die, and I know with ordinary cardstock that would cut through 2 layers with that combination. Yeah. But because this is it's like got texture to it, it's got a little bit more to it. So when you run that through now, if I take that on, that's finished that cut off perfectly, and it really is a lovely cut. So sometimes it's just how you look at your die, how you look at your shims, and then I promise you, you'll get no damage to any of your shims. Straight as a die, same with my plates. You don't get any damage to them because you're thinking about that platform, you're thinking about that die, and this is a different technology. Oh dear, this blinking cough of mine.
Oh dear. Makes it difficult, doesn't it? Lots of people are saying about, to make you feel a little bit better, Vicks on your feet with a pair of socks at bedtime. A couple of people said that. Wendy said that, and Ords29 has said the same thing.
What was that, Becky?
Vicks on your soles of your feet at night and put your socks on before you go to bed. That's supposed to help. As long as you're expecting any company. Because you don't, if you're going, you can be, you don't want Vicks on your feet if you've got people over, is what I would say. Every night before I go to sleep, I have to use a bit of Olbas oil. So I continuously smell of Olbas oil.
Yeah, I've got one of those little Olbas oil nasal ones that you just push and have a little sniff at. Yeah. But it makes my eyes water. I keep saying I'm going to put some on my chest because I think that would help a little bit. It's just in my grandkids. I know everybody up here, we've all had these coughs and colds and everything. My grandkids, oh God love them, are so poorly with theirs, and they shared their bugs with their nan.
Oh, that's so kind of them.
They're so sweet, aren't they? They're so thoughtful and kind, and it's getting to that time of year where this is happening now. So I can only apologise. I know it must be annoying for you guys watching at home, but I do apologise. Now, I'm going to bring in, and because you've seen that's cut out, I've poked all my little bits out. On coated cardstock, look at it's just stunning. Absolutely beautiful.
You wouldn't have thought that would cut through so well.
No, I know. And the fact that it's not had all the shims that you would normally put, you don't need it. Now, I've got a 2-piece card here. This is from, in actual fact, this is from, do you know our luxury mirror and the glitter cards, not mirror, the luxury cardstock that's got the pearlescent double-sided and the silver, and we do it in silver, a rose gold and a gold. That's from that 12 by 12 pad. Because I still love this one. I always come back to this. Now, I cut that down to 6, so it's a 6-inch, and then scored it at 6 inches, so I've got a 6 by 6 base. But I'm going to use it to create a card base, so I'm going to pop that over, but I'm giving it a little overhang. Okay. Rather than, you can do it where it cuts through. In fact, should we put it to its test? Let's put it to its test. I've got 3 sheets there. Seriously. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will have a look, Becky. We will have a look and we'll see how many it cuts through there. Okay. Now, again, thinking about your shims, I haven't got now, I've got what I call normal, I said normal cardstock, it's pearlescent. Yeah. But I think I'm going to try it again without. Yeah, I think I'll try it without first, because I can always run it through again. And sometimes as well, It does. Do you know, I always get people say to me, you know, because we talk about one-pass wonders and things like that, but people get the knickers in a twist if they don't get it through a cut first time. Don't matter. If you want to put it through again, just put it through again.
Barbara says she really struggles to cut glitter cardstock, and she was asking if you could just recap in a moment the order that you put those plates in for glitter.
I absolutely will go through that again for you. Yeah, no problem. Look at this, Becky.
Oh, perfect.
Excuse me for a second while I just get that out. 3 pieces. Now, I can't remember. Is it 250? So that's 750 altogether. I mean, that is incredible. And that shows you the technology of interlace.
Absolutely.
So it's not a multimedia die, but it's not a thin metal die either. And that's cut through 3 bases perfectly.
Yeah.
And got that lovely beveled edge on each and every single one.
And that's such beautiful cardstock that you've got there. Those colours work really well. They go with all sorts of different other patterns and colours as well, don't they? Kim Rice says, even with rotating and flipping my plates, they're a little bowed after making 16 Halloween treat boxes. Is there a way to flatten them again? I think there's been a number of people sort of mentioning the types of things that they can do with them. It is one of those things. I'm terrible at not rotating them. Yeah. And that is my definite problem.
At home, I rotate every single time. I flip and rotate every single time. Yep. Normally when I'm up here, we sometimes forget. I try not to, because I like to, but I'm just going to show you, because I've been using this most of the morning. You've seen me use the multimedia die, you've seen me use regular die, and it's still straight.
Yeah.
It's thinking about the platform and the shim, or the shims. You'll often refer to as a sandwich or a shim, and it's thinking about that. And like I showed you there, that was what we call regular cardstock. It is a pearlescent cardstock, so it's got a coating. Excuse me. But it is a case of thinking, I didn't need the magnetic shim, and that's because this is that interlace technology. So it's just thinking about that. Just to repeat that again, just for, did you say it was Betty?
It was Barbara.
Sorry, Barbara.
Yeah.
So for you to use this, Barbara, cutting plate, metal shim, your material.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Deb.
So sorry.
We'll go back. Let Debbie have a little bit of a glass of water to get herself feeling better. Lots of people are sending you their love that you're not feeling so well. Debbie, Sarah says, Debbie, you're doing a great job. Sorry you're not feeling well. Barbara says, go and steam up your bathroom and sit in there and breathe in the steam. You could do that in between the... Yeah, you could do that.
So it's just this tickle, it's driving me mad.
Well, I think when you're talking as well, you're talking, we talk with our outside voices, don't we, when we're here?
Excuse me.
It's always a little bit of a trouble. Alexandra says, I know just how you feel because I've got an annoying cough. Unfortunately, I don't have to talk as much as you, but I was told by my 3-year-old grandson to stop because he likes me to be quiet. That's very rude. Grandsons tend to be very rude, don't they? I don't know. Get away with these sorts of things.
So going back for our lovely Barbara, you put your cutting plate, your metal shim, your material, your die over the top, and then it's just the plastic shim and the other cutting plate. And that will cut through there for you perfectly.
Yeah.
And you won't get any warpage with your plates, I can promise you. Please don't put your magnetic shim in with an interlace die. You don't need it.
Yeah.
And just because it's that different technology. If you find it's a bit tricky, just put another sheet of card in. That's all. That's all I would do. But popping that in aside, that's cut through 3 pieces beautifully. And then I've done all my other pieces as well, Becky, so I'm not going to repeat all of those.
Okay.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this card. Now, when I said I told you about leaving it overhanging, I wanted to create a base for that to sit on top. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I think, because it's coated cardstock, I'm going to bring in a bit of tacky glue. Whew.
Do you know what I think we should do? We should task Ben with creating like a little limericky kind of a saying or a little song that reminds people the types of glue to use with their types of cardstock.
Do you know, that is really good. I like that one.
Because that is something...
That's fabulous, isn't it?
That's something that we all... I think I sit there and I think, God, what do I need to use on this one? I can't remember. And I know I'm definitely not supposed to use that one, or is it I'm definitely not supposed to use that one? And you always have like a cheat sheet next to your craft room. But maybe we should suggest that to Ben. He can come up with a little limerick, a little song.
A glue school limerick.
Yeah.
That is a fabulous idea, Becky. I love that. I'm pretty sure Ben will be up for that.
He'll be delighted by the fact that I've said, Ben, why don't you do more work?
He's on holiday now, isn't he, bless him?
I assume he is, yeah, because it's
we've given him a
half-term,
week
isn't
off.
it? Where have they gone somewhere nice?
I don't know, actually. I don't know where they've gone. I know that he just wanted a week. I mean, we've worked him, beyond worked him, through birthday. So he's had a lot on over the birthday. So, yes, he's having a well-deserved week off. As is Sarah right now. God love them. They've worked their little socks off. And then very soon, our lovely Leanne is going on holiday as well. And you can't blame them, because they've been troopers, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Literally. So I'm just going to line that up onto there, Becky, and then I'm just going to literally now put some...
that colour.
I love the colours, yeah. Sometimes I like to go a little bit on the classier side with colours. I am quite a bright girl, but I do love doing colours as well. This is when it comes into its own being a nesting die as well. Now, I'm going to come in with the smaller one just for this, but I'm going to add a few little decorative features on as well. I'm going to pop that into the centre. And then you might see this appearing a few times today, because I do love this die. I've got a thing about this die. I absolutely love the With Love die.
Is that one from one of those, the sets with the teeny tiny dies?
It's one of the mini expressions ones that we launched. Yeah, I love it. All the time I use it. And then I've just popped in here, so I've got myself a little bit of chunky glue. And I'm just going to add some flowers just onto there. And again, it's just for decoration purposes. I'm going to pop those on and lift that up. Let's just pop a few more. And I've got loads of flower dies. This is an old one called From the Fairy Garden that we did a fair few years ago now. But I love the flowers on there. They sit on my desk. I always tell people, and this is the gospel truth, I have a set of flower dies on there. I have nesting dies on my craft table. And then I have an alphabet. And I also have little mini expressions on there too, because I love just adding these little finishing details to your projects. So I'm going to come in and add a little bit of a nice silver one under there.
And do you literally have them on your desk?
Yes.
They are the ones that are always there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I am a creature of habit. I am with me crafting. I've lost another little flower and I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. And just pop another little one just onto there. So somebody who's been crafting for a long time and been following us for a long time will probably recognise those flower dies. But there you go. You can create a beautiful card base. And there you go. I'll let that dry off there. How beautiful is that? And how lovely it looks in those two colours. That's that gorgeous from that silver. I think it's called Sparkling Silver, the 12 by 12.
That is lovely.
Thank you.
Really like that. Really, really effective and very easy to achieve when you've got those dies.
Yes.
I think that looks gorgeous. Lots of people loving that. Who was saying? Michelle Harris says, "Oh, I want this die. I don't think I have it." I really like it, particularly like in the packaging. It's with we've used sort of craft card and then white, and it almost looks like it's an iced ginger biscuit. Back to the food again. Stacey Brown says, my favourite chocolate bar is the Reese's Nutrageous. Never heard of that one. Michael says, every Saturday night is our chocolate night. And someone else says, they always watch Strictly whilst having chocolate. And if anyone wanted to know what that chocolate bar was talking about, with the different flavours, it's called a Cadbury snack. Not the one we have here, which was like biscuits, but each little bit of chocolate has got a different filling in it. You can only get it in Australia. Very annoying. Sandra Dundas says, yesterday was a good day. My Bella Luna showstopper and bonus buy had resurfaced and was delivered along with the shimmer palettes showstopper and bonus. I can play it on Monday. That, for me, the palettes, those watercolour palettes, those glitter watercolour palettes were the thing that I really wanted. I haven't got them yet. I'm hoping they're still in stock because I definitely want to have those. If you've got any questions, this is your opportunity for you to message in and let us know. Questions like using the dies for the glitter cards, that's really useful for people that don't know. And as I say, we all get to a point where we sort of think, I'm not entirely sure what kind of glue I need to use on that particular project. So this is your opportunity to ask any of those questions if you want to as well. Anyone letting us know what chocolate bars they like, and also let us know any kind of home remedies for Debbie's cold. That will be brilliant. So the next thing we're going to show you is the Nutcracker paper pad that we've got on the show. This is beautiful. Everyone loves the Nutcracker. I always think the Nutcracker for me is that when I know Christmas is coming. Well, also when the Marks and Spencer's food catalogue comes out. But I used to go and watch Nutcracker when I was a child at the theatre, and it was always just so beautiful. The imagery that you've got in here, so this is single-sided 12 by 12. You've got some which are more patterns. You've got some stripes, you've got some little sparkles and stars, that kind of thing. But you've also got these beautiful garlands in here as well. And as we work further through the paper pad, you will see those iconic images of the it's called the Rat King, I think, and the Nutcracker. And what was she called, the girl? Bella?
I think, do you know?
Clara. Clara was a little girl dancing there. Beautiful designs in here. I mean, they are so pretty. You cut these up and use them as little gift tags if you wanted to do something like that. Really very usable details in here. And these ones, great. Nice, quick, easy cards. If you've got children that like to send a card to every single child in their class, these kind of paper pads, when you get them at this kind of price, are a really good deal if they want to make some nice, simple designs cards for their friends. The price for this is £6.49 or $7.49. Platinum price is just £5.19 or $5.99. You've got 16 different designs in here. Huge amount of paper you've got in here. Really, really pretty designs you can see from the front here. All of those different designs in here as well. Really gorgeous. Definitely worth popping into your basket. If you're keen to make some cards, or if you're thinking, well, actually, I've already done my cards, but this will be great for next year, this is the opportunity to stock up on those. Loads of people saying what a beautiful card that was. Sarah Brown, Sean Sanderson, Beth, Cheryl, Brenda, Carletta, Mary Beth. Everybody loving that card you just made, Debbie. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love those silver colours.
Thank you very much. Thank you. But do you know what? I'll just remind you as well, because we had these deals on at amazing prices, off-price prices. Off-price prices? That's the right word.
Yeah, off-price prices.
For 24 hours only. So take advantage. If you love that die, you've not got that die in your collection, take advantage. It was a fabulous price. And I've also got something else that's fabulous as well coming up for you. From our Mediterranean Dreams collection. I got how many? Oh dear. Right. So this is limited stock already.
Really
it's
limited.
green on the screen, Becky, which means
it soon won't be seen.
Charlie like in a Ben inside us there. Did you notice that? If you're watching Ben, it's because of you we did that. Absolutely. But it is literally hanging by a thread. We're not even in double figures anymore. We're now in single figures. Now, I'm not surprised. The price is amazing. $3.99 or $4.99 before you take off your Club Inspire membership, and the lowest you'll pay today is £3.19 or $3.99. It is a lovely set of stamps, this. You've got that gorgeous Mediterranean window, you've got the lovely flowers around there as well. You've even got some beautiful sentiments, and the sentiments are with love, wishing you a wonderful day and Mediterranean dreams. And then all of these lovely little stamps, and I say little and not little. Take a look at the size of this. This is a really big set of stamps. It's absolutely beautiful, and the price is sensational. We are into single figures. If that's something that you really want to get your hands on today at that fabulous price, this could be a gift for one of your crafty friends or just a little treat to yourself. Absolutely amazing. Get it now, because that won't be around for the 24-hour deal. That will have gone. So please, if you have got it in your basket, think about getting checking out as soon as possible.
That's lovely. I really like that. Mediterranean Jeans is one of my favourite collections, I have to say. I like that a lot. The next item I've got for you is a metallic pigment ink pad. This one is in bronze. Really beautiful colour that you've got here. And again, great price because everything is half price. The price for this is £2.99 or $4.49. Platinum price is £2.39 or $3.59. Michelle says, about the make you've just made, she put initials on that and laminate it and use it as a coaster. That'd be quite nice, actually.
I like that idea, yes. That's a good idea.
Michelle said maybe I should get that and the bag. Lois says beautiful card, and Marianne says love this card. People really enjoying that. I mean, with these kind of deals, you want to take sort of full advantage of everything, don't you? The next item I'm going to show you are the metallic outline markers. Yeah, or we're going to Debbie first. Shall I show you this one? Yeah. These are your dazzling brights. These are gorgeous. These are absolutely beautiful because you've got the it's basically silver in the inside and then a colour around the outside. So you get this kind of no, as you say it, like an outline. It's almost as if you've drawn around everything in another colour, but you're just getting this idea with this one particular pen. And you've got all of those colours, those bright colours. So you've got like a fluorescent yellow, a bright green, a hot pink, a bright blue, and then you've got a kind of charcoaly kind of grey and an amethyst purple colour there. Again, brilliant for writing, but maybe you're going to be writing all your Christmas cards this year. These pens would work really well. But for all kind of decorations, they are beautiful. £5.99 or $9.99. Your platinum price is £4.79 or $7.99. Okay, for great deals. We just keep it giving you these fantastic deals at half price. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can I tell you, I love the outline markers. I'm taking advantage of the 24-hour deal.
Yeah.
Becky, they're like magic pens. That's how I describe them. Even Dean, while you were showing them, did you hear him? I want those markers. I want those markers. He were going bananas for them. At that price, Dean, get hold of them. Don't forget. And it's an amazing price for 24 hours. It's absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
Yep, fantastic. We're going to go back to the ink pad again. So this is your metallic ink pad in bronze. £2.99, $4.49. We want to show you again because it's such a good deal, and I know that ink pads are so good. £2.39, $3.59.
Do you know? Can I tell you why he got confused? And it's not that he got confused; he got mega excited about the outline pens because he was thinking, and I know he's thinking of his kids there as well as himself, and he was just lost in the outline. He didn't see you do that. You see, Becky, that's what it is. That's what it is. Shall I show my little deal? Concertina shutter cards. Love these. Launch these with our lovely Craig. You're going to make 20 cards, and you've got the envelopes as well. You're not even going to make the envelopes. The envelopes are in there as well for you. And it is really the most easiest system. It's the joys of the season. It tells you you've got 508 elements there, but look at the price. We've slashed it in half for you today. You're going to get your topper sheet, and you're going to get your card base.
Oh, that's really clever.
Honestly, I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together again. We've even included in there for you the New Year's Eve, which I think is absolutely amazing. And again, its own card base. You can see which one we love the most when we've only got one of that warm cup of cocoa one. Again, let me just show. In fact, Becky, where's that come from? You can see. I can tell that the guys have been in this. And let's get that the right way around so you can see it. You've got the lovely Christmas tree and the Christmas tree base. Let's get that the right way around, Debbie. Christmas tree base.
And they're all die cuts and they're easy to pop out.
You don't have to do anything.
It's brilliant.
It's probably one of the most easiest systems ever to do. The Christmas tree with the... that's why, Becky, it's there with the Christmas tree base. And I found the hot chocolate.
Oh, is that the one?
It's there. That's the ones that I showed you at the beginning. So I'm going to move that up there. Oh my God! Hang on a minute.
They're all round the wrong way, aren't they? It's going to be one of those days, Debbie. You know that.
I'm thinking they surely wouldn't have done this to me. They surely wouldn't have done this to me. They have. Oh dear, let me get them in right order. I don't know what I think it is. I think they put out one of each at the top and then left the rest there. And then the last is that gorgeous, and it is like, it reminds me of the Hansel and Gretel cottage.
Oh, yeah.
But absolutely gorgeous, that Christmas cottage. And again, the base. Now, I just need a minute, Becky, to get myself sorted.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I've got my own here and I've got the work ones here now as well, so I'll get myself sorted in a second.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing those. I quite like, sometimes it's nice to have something that's easy to put together, nice and quick, especially, I always think about keeping kids occupied in the holidays and that sort of thing. Get them to work, that's what I say. Get them making the Christmas cards and keep them occupied, definitely. And the next item I'm going to show you are the glitter flakes here. So these are the pinky colours. So we've got 3 different colours in here. These are rose gold, soft rose and pretty pink. They are absolutely beautiful. I open them up for you to have a proper look because then they go everywhere. But I just think they're just so pretty. Now, I looked at these when I first saw them and I thought, oh, there's not a huge amount in there. Oh my God, a little goes a really, really long way. These are going to last you a long, long time. They are absolutely stunning. Beautiful colours in here. Now, if you've managed to get hold of the Frosty Bright collection we had last year, these colours are going to work really well with that. But no, I just think any kind of birthday, anniversary, these colours, you only need a tiny amount, and these are going to last and last. This price is not just for one of them. This is for the whole three of these. This is all three of these pots all together. This is £7.49 or $8.47. Platinum price is £5.99 or $6.78. These are absolutely gorgeous. I'd say I was going to take them home, but I've already got these because I couldn't resist them.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
They are really
Yeah, absolutely. I had them on the other channel the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, people went mad for them because they're the most gorgeous. They didn't have them, although I daren't tell anybody now because they didn't have them.
Oh, do they not?
This is an amazing price. Wow. This is amazing. Off the chart. Knock your socks out of the park kind of price. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, it's stunning. Do you want to see the concierge card put together? You'll love this, Becky. You will, because I know in your previous life you used to love those card kits that are quite nice and easy to make, but stunning results. And this is absolutely that. Now, in each one, and I am going to use the cocoa. I call it cocoa one. It's the lovely hot chocolate.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing this one.
The muffin. Well, we're talking chocolate, aren't we? And all I see is chocolate all over this. So I just had to do this one. But it's really simple because simply all you do is you pop out all of those pieces. You don't need a die cutting machine. You don't need anything other than perhaps some 3D Collal glue, or as I affectionately call it, chunky glue, or foam pads. Our Craig and Michelle love their foam pads. What's your personal choice, actually, Becky? I've never asked you.
Do you know, I do like chunky glue, and I do love the fact now that if you Google chunky glue, it comes up because it's become normal parlance. It's what people say, people call it. I do really like the 3D glue gel. I think you get a lot more... I think you can, because you can manoeuvre things.
Because you manoeuvre it, because it's a wet glue,
You can keep adding to it, whereas with the foam pads you're a bit restricted.
Absolutely. And then this as well, Becky, it's all being done for you. The score lines are into place, double-sided, so the front looks as nice as the back. Absolutely fabulous, and it's really very simple. And I always start at one end and work the way through. So for the first one, I push that in. The score line is being put into place, so you're just going to push that down. You can do all the burnishing afterwards, Becky. It's really simple. So if I've gone in with that one needs to come... Oh, Debbie, get hold of it. These need to come on the outside. So the next ones, I move up to the outside. So again, you can see this one goes in, these come out. And that's all you do. It's the opposite ends. That's all you need to remember. So that one comes out, they go in. It's really... that's what I love about this. It's so simple and easy to do. And if I just show you that again so you can see that, pull that one out, those go in, and then it literally folds into shape. It couldn't be any easier. You don't have to work out a single thing. The only thing you need to pop in there, once you've done those, is I always recommend anybody, again, take a little look on your website. We do the two-piece pack. This is the small one and the large one. Both do a different, well, I said different job. They both burnish, but it depends where you're burnishing. So I'm going to be using this because I've got another demo lined up with something else later. Where I use a smaller one, and it's just going round so that you get that into the right place. It couldn't be any easier for you. So again, now you've got your opening, really nice and simple, and then you can decorate it so you can have it either way. So, and the reason I say that, Becky, is because I've actually gone a little bit OTT with mine. I've made it bigger. I've gone for a double shutter card, and I've joined it up because you've got 20 cards there to play around with. Now 20 cards, I want you to look at this, $12.49, $14.97. Take a look at that platinum price, $9.99 or $11.98. You could be selling these £1, £2 per card and bringing your money back and some. So to be able to use two at one go, I just think you're offering something a little bit more. It's like a crazy concertina card when you look at it now. And crazy concertina cards, as much as I love them, in a month for Sundays I won't be able to get that. And all I've done with that, Becky, is I've joined the two up. So I've gone this side, done the exact same folds, but just turned it around. And that's all that is. It's just been turned around, and then I've joined it. And what I did, Becky, was I used one of the other spare ones and snipped off these to join the front and the back. so that it keeps it nice and solid together. And then all you're going to do is have a little bit of fun. Of course, if you just want to keep it as a single one, that's absolutely fine. And you absolutely can. But you know what I'm like. I like to have a little play and mess around with them. And then again, you've got all your lovely pictures that you can either use as a topper or decoupage it, because it's been made to create a little decoupage effect. I will use foam pads for this though, Becky, for this one. But again, it's up to you. It's your choice. Foam pads, chunky glue, whichever one you want to use. You can shape them. You can keep them flat. It's honestly, the choice is yours. My Auntie Jean, God rest her soul, would have adored these. Yeah. Because she's always been a big fan of decoupage and kits made easy. She used to make cards for the charity, St Luke's Hospice in Sheffield. So for her to do things like this, really quick and easy, well, right up her street. Yeah. And then she would charge like a £2 or £3 price tag to them, and then pile all the money into the charity. And I just thought, you know, lovely. And this is what you can be doing with it. You can make to sell. You can keep that profit for yourself. Just get creative with them. And I've done a double one here, so that's exactly what I'm doing with this one. And I'm going to add all these features onto my finished card in a second.
And are they coated? All these
they are.
pieces?
So they've got this lovely coating on them, that lovely shine that you can see. Really, really good quality artwork and design and the finish, so you get that premium look each and every single time. And then it's just a case of where you're going to place things. So I've already got one made up with the larger one, and I've used foam pads on this one, so I'm going to stick that over this side of there, but I'm only going to put glue down after half of that one, so if I get that the right way around. And then I'm using my tape pen for that one as well. There we go.
If you wanted to put like glitter glue on that, would it work?
Yeah, you can also put glossy highlights, so you can put your glossy highlights onto here. Yeah, you can put whatever kind of glue you want, or again, you could foam pad them up and lift them up to create a little bit more depth and dimension. I think I'm going to pop in, because I've got a few more of the pieces that I've got all down here as well. Let's pop a foam pad or two on me little cuppa there. I've got another cuppa there. But that's a fun. You've got all those toppers. There's a lot of toppers on each one of those sheets. They are incredible value for money. And for less than £10 and $11.98, if you're Club Platinum, this is an amazing price today. It really is. So let's pop, we'll put one down there. I might just have one right behind it. There we go. Yeah, just have a little fun decorating them. So I'm going to decorate them, Becky. I don't know if you've got any comments coming in or what people are loving. Have we got more chocolate talk? That's the main thing.
No.
No? Come on, guys. I know for a fact you're all you've got to be chocolate lovers.
Phil says, regarding chocolate, I love Galaxy Caramel.
Oh, yeah.
I do quite like a bit of Galaxy chocolate.
Yeah, I love caramel. Yeah, definitely.
But I don't like my chocolate in the fridge.
You don't?
No.
Oh, God, it's a must.
No.
Oh, no, Becky, no. We're going to fall out.
Oh, no.
We're going to fall out.
No, I like my chocolate to be,
cold.
Room temperature.
Hard.
Room temperature.
No.
Yes.
No.
But I do like my, I like my After Eight mints in the fridge.
Oh, I love an After Eight mint.
Yeah. I'm a complicated woman. I mean, I like my white chocolate in the fridge. Do you like
white chocolate, but not milk chocolate?
No, milk chocolate. I like it room temperature. And Dean saying Terry's chocolate orange. There are so many different types of chocolate oranges now.
Oh, have you seen the mint one, Dean?
There's a mint. Isn't there a mint one?
Mint one. Oh, it's delicious.
And there's a
white one.
White one. There's one with popping candy in it.
What? Popping candy in a chocolate. Oh,
and
no.
That is a chocolate bar. I really like that. Cadbury's one, which has got popping candy and little raspberry jellies in it. I really like that one.
Pardon?
It's been here for ages. It's one of the Cadbury's creations.
I've never seen that one.
If I had my car, I'd drive down to the garage and get some. But it's got tiny sort of round balls of kind of like raspberry jelly or strawberry flavoured jelly, and it's got popping candy in it as well. It's really good. Really good. Pauline Pitt says, I'm not supposed to be buying anything else, but I had to get some of the Gilding Flakes and another flowery tote, but the price is too good. Yeah, I mean, you have to think about Christmas coming up, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do.
Sandra Dundas says, I've lots of glitter and gilding flakes, which I could now use as there's no longer a ceiling fan in my craft room. You also don't want to be using those kind of things when you've got a cold, because you don't want to be sneezing.
No,
do you?
definitely not.
No. Carol says, those concertina cards look so easy to do, especially as the toppers just release so easily. It really does.
They do, yeah, they really do. Absolutely.
And Sandra Dundas says, I am delighted to get the totes at such a good price. The new ones are nice, but my craft room is purple and will always be purple. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
No,
definitely.
Really, really useful items to have. And that's the thing, looking now and taking advantage of the sales that we have on, you can start building up all of those gifts for Christmas. I can't buy chocolate for Christmas.
You can't?
Because I eat it. So if you see all these great deals, like, those big boxes of like chocolate biscuits, you're going to bring out on Christmas Day evening for everyone to have. I can't buy those, or if I buy them, I have to give them to my mum, for my mum to keep at her house, because otherwise I'll just eat them. And it's the same with
Have you no control, Becky?
No control. No control at all. Terrible.
Bless you.
I'm a marketeer's dream, because as soon as something's marketed, I go, oh, I think I might like that. When they started advertising Pop-Tarts, do you remember Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts, my goodness, are they still out?
I don't know, but I really wanted them, and I don't really like jam. And that's effectively what it is. It's jam in a bread
Yeah,
pocket,
I'm going to say I'm not a Pop-Tart lover. I'm not going to lie.
No.
I never understood them. It's a bit like the McDonald's hot apple pie, and I don't get them.
No,
I just don't get them at all.
But I'll still think, oh, maybe I should buy that. Maybe I should eat that. I don't know. So I was a bit like that with what's that cereal? Frosted Lucky Charms.
Frosted what?
Frosted Lucky Charms. I think they're an American cereal, and they've got little marshmallow shapes. But the marshmallow is not chewy marshmallow; it's quite crunchy marshmallow.
Is there such a thing as crunchy marshmallow?
Crunchy marshmallow, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that, Becky.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to stop, because I know what I'm like. I get carried away, and I don't want to overfill it. I'm just going to stop. Debbie, stop. But there you go. And I'm going to let those dry, because I've used a mixture of...
Wow.
And that's the thing, a wow factor. And you can be creating the double, the singles. Don't forget, it's been intended to be used as a single, but you can get creative with it, and you can create a double fold. It's like the crazy concertina. It's gone from a concertina shutter. Whoo! So that's slowly, Debbie. A concertina shutter to a crazy concertina, just by joining the two together. Very, very simple to do, and then you can get creative with all those toppers. And you've got 20. If you want to just create 20 shutter cards on their own, with all the designs on there, you absolutely can, and then you've got envelopes to match as well. That fits into an 8x6 envelope now, because I've extended it. So just so if you are going to do the doubles, that's what you need to be thinking about when you're making your dimensions up for your envelopes, because obviously they're just meant for the 4x6 in there. So
fantastic! Oh, I love that. That's really good. I think that might be demo of the day, I reckon. That's going to be quite a good one. Great idea of being able to put those two concertina cards together and create a bigger card. Right, we're going to do the next round of the game, because I'd forgotten we were supposed to be doing Play Crafts, right? This, if you didn't catch the earlier half, it's all about books. So we've got to identify the book name and the writer. So it's 8 all at the moment. I like winning. I get in a really bad mood if I don't win. And am
I YouTube?
You are
Facebook.
YouTube,
Facebook, yes, right, okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's go then, let's go. Let's get those gloves off. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to have to come in a bit closer.
Yeah, I have to come closer,
because I can't see the writing underneath. Oh, that's a hard one. I can't think of author's name for that. It's gone quite in our ears. Are they discussing things in there? Becky, I can't work that out. Can you? Oh, look at me and you right close to the screen.
Yeah,
that's over.
It's quite
on the split screen. Hi. Becky's got it right. Did she hear you? Did you not switch Becky off?
I don't know how to... I can't quite remember the surname.
Yes. Do they? I love Matilda. That film I absolutely adore. Oh, and she reads it, doesn't she? And she talks about it. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know horse's name.
I can't remember the surname of the person. I can't work it out.
We all know that it's Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, and
but we don't know. I don't know the author.
Herman, something
Is it
like
Herman?
that.
I thought Herman. Oh my God, I was going to say Melville. Oh, I'm so angry at myself. Oh, drat. Drat and double drat. Right, come on then, let's have the next one.
Next one.
Oh dear Lord. What is that? I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I haven't a clue. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen that book.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't. Maybe I have once the title comes up. It's a penguin book as well, isn't it, by the looks of that?
Yeah.
Wildly guess the author.
Well, to give you a clue, the author's name is not where you'd expect it to be.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I still don't know the... what? Nah, Becky, you're going to stomp in the lead now.
Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
Oh, no, Harper Lee, I'm going to say Harper Lee. Oh, my God, I'm so angry at myself again for not writing it down.
I've never read it, actually. Oh, that is...
that's... I can't... that's too small for people with bad eyesight.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm going to come in closer. Can you just read me that? Because I can't see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The writing's too small. We need to speak to the guys about making sure that writing's bigger because it's not very easy to see.
Well, you need to write to the publishers and say, you need to put the...
I can't spell that. I can't spell lame. I can say it, but I can't spell it. It's Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Is that right? Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, she's two. I'm going to say she's two in the lead. What was this? Oh, this is easy. I don't need to come close. I can see that one. I read this in English literature.
Okay.
Oh, right. Go give him a clue, Charlotte.
I've got it already.
Get a clue. Saying it in his ear, getting a right big clue there. I've never watched the film, I'm going to tell you right now. I've read the book, but I've never watched the film. I know it's a lot to write into it.
It is. It's quite...
William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. Nice, nice.
The cover made it look like, I thought it was riders from...
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
If I get this wrong, my daughter's going to kill me. I've never read them, I've watched the film, and only because my cousin said to me, have you watched... yeah. And I went, no, I'm not watching that drivel.
Then you watched it and you were like, oh, yeah.
Beyond hooked. I binge watched them all, and then we went to the cinema for the last one. So like, me, I'm not watching that drivel. Twilight, and it's Stephanie Meyer. Yeah. Yay!
Yeah, Stephanie Meyer.
Yay! Well done, Becky. Well done, Becky.
I won't be in a bad mood for the next 6 days. Yoo. Right.
So that was a good game. I like that. I'm not going to tell Sam off now because
we were dreading that, weren't we?
But look, we were dreading it. And
Yeah.
we both said to each other, didn't we, that we're going to have words with Sam in the office. We were going to have words and fisticuffs, and we were both here, and we were saying, we're going to have words with that man, because that young man, unless you know the book and the author, we're going to be...
No, that was good.
That was a really good game.
That
I
was
like
good.
that.
Yeah.
Hope you did
game.
too.
Enjoyed that a lot. So we're going to choose 5 people at random from Facebook, and we will announce their names in just a moment. It might be just after the break. We're going to take a quick break, give you the opportunity to check out your baskets, and we'll see you in a couple of moments.
Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
So I'm from a beautiful town called Carnoustie. So many people may recognise the town as a golfing town, famous golfing town. We get lots of big golfing events. I can't say that I'm a golfer myself, but we do get a lot of the celebs, golfers, musicians, actors, all of these turning up at the town. For those that aren't into golfing, what I would tend to say is it's sandwiched in between Arbroath and Dundee, so we are quite far up. I love my town. I love where I am now. However, I will say one of the main things that I miss about my hometown, apart from my family and friends, of course, have to say, otherwise they're going to watch this and be like, where's our mention? It is, of course, the beach. You know, we're right on the River Tay. We've got the gorgeous beach, the sand and the sea. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the one thing that I always make a beeline for as soon as I arrive back home for a little visit.
I was brought up in Colnbrick, which is a little village near Slough, so it's not very exciting, but we do have the third oldest pub in the whole of the UK there, and it's where the Cox's Pippin apple was first invented or first discovered. But I moved to Chiswick in West London about 25 years ago, and I've lived there ever since, and I love it. It's full of, I wouldn't necessarily say celebrities, but TV stars, so it's quite good for celebrity spotting when you're having a cocktail on the high road.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Hello everybody, welcome back. We have some winners. The winners are Diane Hatch, Chel Vesushiran, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Beth Ross Lucas, and Alison Jarrett and Curly PJ. So if you can message in to prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, is that right? I think that's it. Yeah, prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and you will be sent your little voucher. Not little voucher, yes. It's a good voucher for watching us. That is, oh no, sorry, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, not co.uk. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com. I do apologise, got that wrong. Right, next thing I'm going to show you is a craft and carry workstation in pink. I think it's really useful to show it to you in pink, because obviously we do have the colours, but you can't fully see exactly what you're getting. If I hold it here, you will see you've got these different compartments in here, meaning that you can really sort of customise it to the way that you're going to craft. All of these little pieces down here have little Velcro holders to hold them in place. So you can make this work with whichever bits and pieces you want to store in here. You've got all these different compartments. You've got a little sort of plastic piece here, so you can put those tiny little dies. Perhaps you, like Debbie, have particular dies you use all the time. You want to pop them in here. Maybe you've just cut some bits and pieces that you want to store somewhere where they're not going to get lost. You can absolutely do it here. This fits a 12 by 12 paper pad in here, no problem at all. But you've also got a little place at the back here as well for storage. Each one of these, on each side, you've got these little kind of netted bags to fit more bits and pieces in. Now, these fit perfectly into the cube storage that you get from IKEA, Calyx, I think it's called. So these when you look at them this way, they don't take up a huge amount of space. So you can certainly fit 2 of those in one of those little cupboards. Now, ideal if you've got one for a particular project, maybe you want one of these for your children. Each of your children might have these with all of their school books in them and all the bits and pieces. So when they come to do their homework, you just need to bring out the individual workstation for them, and they've got everything to hand without them arguing, which was always something that I've had problems with my children. But really brilliant. It's very customisable. It's sturdy. It's going to be able to hold lots and lots of different things in here. £14.99 or $17.49. Platinum price is £11.99 or $13.99. This is a great buy, isn't it, Debbie?
Absolutely amazing buy, and it will be something that sits on your desk and be very, very useful to use. So you're not having to have lots of different things on there, bags on there, pots on there. Store it all in there and you're absolutely good to go. One of my favourite ones, mine's purple, and I love mine. But yes, talking of great things, I've got some great things. Good. Nesting dies. But not any old nesting dies, and you'll recognise these, Becky.
I do recognise those.
These are our multimedia craft dies. These are fantastic because it is the best set of nesting dies, in my opinion, because you can cut through multiple layers at any one time. And it goes from the very smallest, which is an inch in size, all the way up to 5 inches. And you get that perfect increment in each one. It's half-inch increment in each one. Absolutely stunning set of dies. And I know you think, stunning, the circles. What are you on about, Debbie? But these are really useful dies to have. I've talked about it often. Every crafter should have a set of nesting dies. Ones that go in between the two, I think, are absolutely fabulous, which cross over from your end to our end. Yep. I just think, in that middle, you've got a fantastic set of dies there to create lots of multiple layers in cardstock, mount boards. So if you're making mixed media projects, you can use the mount board to do that. You can use materials in there. You can cut through your cottons as well. Are these the same ones that cut up to 8 pieces of cotton?
Yeah.
Around 8 pieces of cotton,
fabric,
yeah. Leather, they cut through acetate really easy. A lot of people ask me about questions about acetate, especially like everything like an heavyweight acetate and how to cut it. Definitely use a multimedia die. It'll cut through it like a dream because of the micron weight. So we've just recently had some new acetate, which is 380. A regular die, you'll really struggle to cut through. Oh, hot knife through butter.
Really?
So absolutely essential. Take a look at that price. £12.49 or $19.97. Half price. Remember, these deals are on for 24 hours and 24 hours only. Less than £10 or $15.98 for a set of nesting dies of that quality, and the difference between going between papercraft to multimedia, or like your extra different things in there material-wise. Oh my God. It's one of those run, don't walk moments again, Becky, because every crafter should have those in their stash. That price especially, but it is only for 24 hours, so we won't hold that price. The price will go back up after 24 hours. So please do take advantage of these half-price deals that we've been bringing you all morning, actually, which I think is lovely, because normally on a Play Your Crafts Right, we tend to have just like different things. It's been lovely today because it's been like a mixture of different things, and you're still getting that demonstration in there as well.
Fantastic.
Which, talking of which, I'm going to get ready for my next one.
Excellent. The next thing I've got are the twirling sheep. I feel a bit dizzy now.
I thought, what's she doing? Where's she going?
I felt a little bit like Wonder Woman, I have to say.
Wonder Woman.
I used to love that show.
Oh, I love Linda Carter.
Maybe that's what I should wear regularly. Get little hot pants. No. This twirling sheep and a set of dies here to create this kind of card. So you've got the aperture with a pop-out element, and then you can fit your little sheep on some thread and then twist it round, and then when you come to open up the card pops open and you've got that twirling sheep in here. So you've got all of the instructions and also the dies to create this. Now I love a card that does something special. You know, I think it's really nice to have something, particularly if you're going to give a card to a child. They love something that you know, something that moves, something that's kinetic. This price is fantastic, £3.99 or $4.95. The platinum price is £3.19 or $3.96. Now, whilst you get all the stamps as well to create the little sheep, you can use that in different ways. So you might want to cut out the sheep and decorate it and use it in a different way. Or equally, you might want to use the details and the little die that you've got here and choose other things to put inside it. Maybe you just want to put a sentiment in there that twirls around. There's lots of things you can do with that. Really great buy. Again, you know, as we're getting everything for half price, why wouldn't you want to pop that in your basket? Who doesn't want a twirling sheep?
I love a twirling sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love your twirl.
Yeah.
Thought it was really cool.
You love a twirl, don't you?
I love a twirl. Yes, I do, especially the mint ones. I were obsessed with the orange ones, which were initially a limited edition. Yeah. And then because they were so popular, they've brought it into the regular line.
Oh, I didn't
so
know
it's
that.
taken off, it's no longer limited edition on it because it's a regular line now that they do. So you've got your plain twirl and then your orange twirl. The mint, limited edition. Guys, you need to go out and buy it because I want that as a regular line. I love anything mint. Mint chocolates for me every single time. I love the stuff. Right, you ready to see another good deal?
Absolutely.
So, from our word expression dies, and I love these because it's kinetic, you've got movement in this, and you've got a 3D feel to this. But the price, I'm just going to sit you right there with this gorgeous price for this particular die is £6.49 or $8.47. With the club membership, if you're in platinum, look at the price there, £5.19, $6.78. This is an incredible saving, and yet again, 24 hours only. But I love these dies because they do create, whether they be on the inside of your card or on the front of your card, they can really create something really nice, a pop-out feature. So it's like taking centre stage in your card. And I honestly love these. So we've got the With Love here. I've taken a piece of matte black cardstock, and I've gone with the instructions, because you do get instructions in here for this particular style, but you can watch tons of tutorials. Our lovely Debbie did one up front before. I think I did a drop down. In fact, if I remember rightly, that was my drop down theatre card that I did for the craft along with these. Oh, I think I had the craft along, if I remember rightly. Ooh, I'll have to go and check that out. Yeah, because I think I did that one. But yeah, I'm going to talk to you about the instructions. So you've got picture instructions, written instructions, and it does tell you to get that 4x6 base, which is what these technically will fit into, but you can make them as big as you want, Becky. You're not just restricted to that. But you just take a piece of cardstock that measures 8x6. So this is 8x6. And I've already popped down the 4 inch halfway. I've popped that down into there just with a little pencil mark, just somewhere for the little kissy lips to sit. So don't put your score line in with these because this is it's like got 3 levels of pop out. So you don't want to put a score line, which you would naturally think you would do for a pop out, but you don't do it on these because you've got different height levels with your words. So please don't do that. Just put your pencil mark in. Okay. Once you put the pencil mark in, you're going to line up your little lips,
kissy bits, yeah.
Kissy bits, or duck beaks, as I think Ben's often called them. I'm going to just stick that down with a little bit of low tack tape, just to hold that die into place. And I'm going to line that up. You can use your craft mat, actually. So your craft mat with all your set measurements on the side. I know you can't see it at the minute because it's just here. But you can actually pop that down and up to the 4-way mark, line that on, mark it off, and also line your die up. So you can use your, well, it is a tool. Yep. Your craft mat is a tool, glass mat is a tool. So just pop that onto there, and then we're going to run that through our die cutting machine. I'll switch to my smaller plates because I think I'll be able to get that. Oh my God, what's been happening here? Ink? Who used these last? Dearie me.
Who can we blame that on?
Well, who was here last? Queen of Inky. Jan. She was here yesterday.
Oh dear, Jan.
Test.
Now.
I know, Becky. Shocking behaviour, Miss Brown. Shocking behaviour. If you're watching, Jan, I love you. Did you see an amazing craft along yesterday?
I didn't
I love the
catch it,
tissue
'cause
box. I think that was absolutely fabulous.
I was travelling yesterday.
Oh, was you travelling? Yeah, because I was in my craft room working. I watched both, Lily and Jan first, and then our lovely Debbie switched over in the afternoon with our Jan. Yeah, really good shows yesterday, lovely. Mind you saying that, the good shows every day.
I'm just looking at the shelf of
Is it
all
bare?
of the... God, there's some amazing things that have been made. There's always amazing
Well,
things.
it's been craft along every day this week because it's been birthday craft along specials. I'm wondering.
I think most of them are craft alongs, aren't they?
Well, that's what I was thinking because it kick-started with lovely Michelle's at the top of the week. So I was here with Michelle on Monday.
Yeah.
And yes, fabulous craft along that way. Fabulous projects. Did you see it?
Is that the...
Oh my God, it was something else.
Unit?
It was that lovely, they're like a dresser table.
Yeah.
Amazing. Then Debbie did a fabulous one with the origami dies, which I love.
Yeah.
Although I wish we'd discussed with each other what we were all doing.
Because everyone's made a box, haven't they? Basically. And what are you going to be doing on your craft along? Is it going to be something box-like?
It is going to be something box-like. We should have discussed it. Normally, when we do craft-alongs, we don't have them this close together.
Yeah.
So I think we've all, and because we have deadlines to get, I don't think normally we discuss things, but we haven't had a chance.
I don't think,
so it's been a box-making special all week.
I don't think it'll matter, but they all look amazing.
Oh, bless you.
Your one's going to look great up there as well.
Thank you very much. That's if it wins. Now, I'm just going to show you, you need your scoreboard at this point because all the cut lines have been done for you and the score lines have been put in. But I will tell you, in order to manipulate them, you need to redo those scores or go over the scores. But firstly, we didn't have a score line going through that centre. We're still not going to put it in, but we're going to use our pencil mark to go up to that first cut line and up to that cut line as well. And then all you're going to do is, like I said, you're going to reinforce all of those score lines. So line it up onto your board and just pop all where you can see those score lines, reinforce them. It makes it a little bit easier when you are teasing them into their shape. And when I say that, they're going to go back into their pop-out nature. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
It is now.
So, yeah.
It is now, yeah. So I'm just going to go through each one of those.
Does it matter that you're scoring on the same side? Because there's some of them will be valley and some will be
yes,
mountain.
no, I just do them all on the same, just to make it that little bit easier and quicker than trying to do one and flip reverse it. But that's a good question there, Becky. Oops, wrong hole, I was going to say then. Wrong track. That's the word I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, I've missed one there. There we go.
Looks very therapeutic, that.
It is, yeah, it is. I'm just reinforcing all of those. And that's why you have a black mark down your board. It makes it life so much easier. It really does. And I think...
Do you know, I didn't realise that was what it was until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and someone asked about it. And I have to say, I kept thinking, why have I got this mark on my board? And then I put one on my board and I was thinking, why on earth did I not think that this would be so much easier?
They'll have said to you that Debbie's been at it, but they've started moving the black Sharpies out my way. Because I always, and you know, it just makes it easier. It really does make it easier. Yeah. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to reinforce them. I start at the bottom with this one, so all the bottom lines you just push out. You'll do the burnishing after you've got it into shape, and it's just a case of manipulating. Of course, those two are going to go in, but these are going to pop out so that you create this level. Now, I'm conscious time. We've still got a lot to do with this, so I'm just going to keep on doing this, Becky, if you want to read some comments out.
We have Adriana says, I'm listening but organising myself and my supplies ready for the craft along this afternoon.
Oh, have I got a guest? Is she our guest?
Is Adriana our guest? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I love it when we've got a guest.
I love it when we get guests. It's lovely, isn't it?
4 says, good morning from South Carolina. Pup let me sleep late today. He is my alarm clock.
Oh.
That's quite nice. I'm going to let you into a secret.
Yeah?
I've been looking at getting 2 cats. And I
You've
haven't
been
told
what?
any of my family yet. Yeah, 2. Because these cats are being rescued from Greece. by one of my neighbours. So there's lots of strays, and they've already brought back some cats, and they've got these 2 cats. They're coming over in 2 weeks' time, and they want to find a home for them. And so I've already had an interview with them about having the cats, but I haven't told the rest of my family yet. But I want to be sure that the cats are going to be okay with the dog. So we've got a dog. But
of course, yeah.
One's a ginger Tom and one's a ginger white and black kind of tabby. So they're called, oh gosh, I can't remember. One of them's called Calico and the other one's called Tom, I think.
It's called what, eh?
Calico.
Calico?
Yeah.
Oh.
Calico and Ginge, I think they're called. But they were really, really sweet. And I was thinking, oh, I'm quite looking forward to having a cat again because, you know, they are quite good for waking you up in the morning, aren't they? You know,
Yes.
you become a bit of a slave to them. So I'm looking forward to that. They might run over my face, that's true. But I miss having a cat.
Oh, bless you.
I miss it. Lots of people are saying what you've been making so far has been lovely today. Carolyn says, congratulations, Becky, for winning. You two are so much fun together this morning. I love working with you. I love working with everyone here.
I love working with you too, Becky.
Anne says, great advice, Debbie, regarding the scoring. No wonder I've been having trouble with my pop-out guys. I'll give them another whirl. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's a little bit like doing that scoring. It's a little bit like running through the Gemini twice.
It is, yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just because the score lines are there to show you where they go, but you need to manipulate it into place. And then and I'm going to show you this way so you can see it, that's the 3 level that you're getting. So that's why it just take a little bit of time, but it's worth doing it. And then once you've manipulated it into place, you're just going to reinforce all your score lines.
Okay.
It'll make such a difference. So for me, and I just had a little tiny one there where I kind of missed it, but that's when you get that lovely kinetic movement. So what I'm going to do is, Becky, I've got a card now. I made a card base. I did it just slightly bigger, and I've used the Wild at Heart collection because we're going to stick that in, and I've popped a little bit of white behind it.
Oh, nice.
Just to give it a little bit of a pop. Now, when you're gluing this, one side at a time. And I genuinely mean that. Now, I know Sarah loves to use our super strong tape pen. I personally, because just so you can get it positioned in, don't forget that is a strong glue. And if you don't get it in the first time right, kiss goodbye to it because seriously, it can be a little tad tricky. So a bit of wet glue, pushing it down just on the one side. So what I'm doing is making sure that fold is gone into that middle fold line. Not overhanging, but into that fold line. And that's why I personally prefer wet glue at this stage. You can always pop that down afterwards. And then and it makes it easier this stage then because all I'm doing now, and this could be tacky glue. If you like your tacky glue, I know Debbie uses tacky glue all the time. You can absolutely do tacky glue as well. You've still got a bit of wiggle time with tacky glue. My personal preference is our all-purpose glue, and then you can manipulate it. And what you don't want to do is you don't want those words to be stuck to the back of that card. So that's why you do a little bit at a time. And then I'm just going to add in now a couple of little pieces. And again, I'll use my wet glue just to stick these down. I've just done a little bit of matting and layering using those fabulous papers from the Wild at Heart. Total love with those. I'm hoping we've still got some left because it's one of my favourite paper pads so far this year. And I've said that with every single paper pad that's come out, but this one is right up my street.
In fact, when we saw it when it arrived, I think everyone said, "Oh, that's so Debbie."
Now, I did run through my Xyron. I run the dye through again because what I wanted to do was make the width pop out and the with love pop out. So I've run it through the Xyron so that I can stick my words onto there. And all I did was snip it out with my little snippy scissors. And again, if you want to use wet glue at this stage, use a wet glue because once you've stuck your Xyron down, again, it's super strong glue, so you don't have much time to get that back off without ripping your cardstock. So just bear that in mind when you're doing this stage. And I'm just going to do as I say, not as I do, Debbie. Oh, how much was that, Dean? 1 minute? I'm a pro. I'll get it done in 1 minute. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And again, you could leave that black if you wanted to. I just wanted it to match with me gorgeous papers. And it's the same paper, but just the flip reverse to it. There we go. And then lastly...
Looks so effective, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like I say,
absolutely.
When you make and sell, you can charge a lot for that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then put my E on. You gave me a countdown, Dean. Oh, my God.
Yeah, easy.
Well, no, because I've got my 2 little love hearts that I just want to pop my little love heart on. So I'm going to just pop a little bit of glue, little love heart in that corner. And that came from my die. Don't be throwing those away because they make a lovely shaker the element as well. And one at the bottom. And there you go. Oh,
wow.
My God, I don't know how I did that. There you go.
Lovely.
With love, lovely centre stage pop out. You could put some papers onto there if you wanted to as well, added more dimension. But there you go.
Fantastic. Have we got enough time to do
Oh,
demo
yes.
of the show?
Right,
Yeah?
okay. Oh, now then. I'm going to have to lay this one down here because I still haven't stuck my jigsaw bits down. Sorry. Are we all right to do it that way? Fabulous. Thank you very much, Charlotte. Number 1 with our abstract jigsaw. Managed to get me family on. You may see that I used the capital Y. What a silly Billy. I didn't use the little y. I'm such a dafty. So that's number 1. Number 2 was the Resplendent rondure.
Gorgeous.
Number 2. Number 3, the double crazy concertina shutter card.
Yeah.
And then number 4, the with love. Get me doing 4 demos in 2 hours, eh? Woohoo! Little world record there.
Fabulous.
There you go.
Okay, brilliant. If you can get your votes in, that will be marvellous. In the meantime, while we're getting your votes in, I've got a few people messaging in. Tell me, cats are overlords. I have 3. Wendy in Hampshire says, morning everybody. And Sean says, I've used the glitter adhesive sheets. Sorry, the glitter adhesive sheets for with the carnival paper pack for the letters. They look great. That's a good option to do. Another item that we've got on here is this wax seal kit. I really want this. I'm just putting it in there. I really, really want this. I'm going to open it up so you can have a look to see exactly what you're going to be getting in this. I got one of these when I was a child and I absolutely loved it. I wax sealed every single thing I could find. So in here you're going to get a complete set. You've got the little dish which you put your tea light inside. You've got your little spoon for melting your wax. You'll just pop in here. You've got 2 different vials of little wax nuggets. You only need about 4 of those to do one of your seals. And then you get your little tool, which looks like this, and then you just screw your little bronze or copper metal seal over the top. So very, very easy to use. And I think this is beautiful. So these are all kind of festive designs here that you're going to be getting. You've got a snowflake, you've got some bells, and you've also got stars in here. You've got a mixture of gold and silver kind of wax in here. And the price for this is £17.49 or $19.97. The platinum price is £13.99 or $15.98. It is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely something that I would want to have. I love this.
And I've got one little cheeky deal for you left, which is the crushed, well, we call it the Snow Queen Crushed Ice Glitter, the iridescent colour. And you'll see there, it's for $3.99, $4.97, but half price today, obviously, because that's normally $7.99 or $9.95. But for today, Platinum members, $3.19, $3.98. And I love crushed glitter. Glitter, you've got to glitter everything up, haven't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think, I wish it would just rain glitter as far as I'm concerned.
I wish it did, Becky. I like that. Bit of rainstorm glitter.
Can you imagine the mess?
Oh,
You know,
I'd
afterwards.
love to be, I'd be standing out in that, I would stand out in that very easily.
Putting tacky glue all over you and
Yeah,
just spinning
definitely.
around.
Make sure I'm
definitely.
nice and sprinkly,
Right,
definitely.
We do have a winner of demo of the show.
We
It
do?
is number 3.
Number 3,
Number
1,
3.
2, 3. Double concertina
Yeah,
card. You called that, didn't you?
I did.
I can't believe you said that. There you go.
Such a great idea, being able to make something, you know, double one from that. That was really good.
because it makes you look really good. It makes you look like you're the super cleverest one. Because the people will be looking and thinking, how on earth did she make that fold? You don't have to tell them a single thing.
No, that's
You've got a
brilliant.
great deal.
Fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see us back in a couple of hours with Adriana, and we're going to be doing a lovely craft along. Looking forward to seeing that. Bye-bye.